So you have two entities, right? You have the de jure 1776, the Constitution for the United States of America is the Constitution of 1789, which guarantees everyone a Republican form of government.
Well, let me ask you guys a question since you're touching base on that. The American flags with the gold fringes. What's the difference?
There you go. I was going to mention that. It's in my notes. Very good. Okay, so the fake government.
So let's finish it so that they understand the two. So you have that one that I just told you, which is the de jure government. It's still there. It's never ceased to exist. It was just replaced. We've been bamboozled by this other thing called the United States Incorporated with its own constitution, established in 1781, right? And it's a corporation. Okay, and
right.
We're all considered, until you correct your political status, we're all considered employees of that corporation.
Well, you have a president, a vice president, a secretary.
Yes, correct.
It's a company.
Correct. So that government works with bylaws, or corporate statutes, ordinance, and all of that, and they are operating under admiralty or maritime law, and that's why you see the gold fringe around, the flag, because that is basically letting you know that when you enter those ports, those aren't true ports under Article 3 of the Constitution for the United States of America, the true Constitution, right? So those are not legit judges. They don't have jurisdiction. They're working under the maritime law. And then you have, in the de jure government, you have the actual laws that are, for the people, we the people, basically. Once we understand that there are two forms of government, one is dormant and one is the fictitious one that is pretending to be the legitimate form of government, we need to understand that they got us into their jurisdiction through the birth certificate. Right. I'm sure you know about this, but a corporation cannot enter into a contract with a man or a woman. They can only enter into a contract with another corporation. And so through the birth certificate that they came up with in 1935, when they declared bankruptcy, when the U.S. Inc. declared bankruptcy, 1933. They declared bankruptcy, and so they came up with this whole thing, hey, register your kids through the birth certificate, and through that, they use your birth certificate literally as collateral to pay back their supposed debt. And so they use your time and energy and your social security and all your stuff, which is, they're actually a bank account. We all have, that bank account. Yep, that's the website.
So
you go to the right, to the three dots, and you're going to see state citizen passport.
There you go.
Beat the law, right there. That's the PDF, dude.
This is fantastic that this is still up.
It's not just knowing about law, spirituality. We're actually off grid here. We have our own solar power. We have our own rain collection system. We have our own crops. It's all about empowering yourself and not relying on the man. It's the only way you're going to be truly sovereign and a true anarchist.
Right.
And
anarchy doesn't mean without law. It just means without an archon.
Anarchy simply means no rulers, no slaves. That's it.
That's it.
We'll get into that in the next presentation.
Yep.
Next step.
Well, guys, thank you so much.